Hello there, everybody. This is Earl, Tenacious Baseball League. Just a second, I'm adjusting the camera. Quick update. I'm going to play a game here in just a minute, but I wanted to do this video first before taking care of a game. Just a little business. So, some of you follow on Facebook. I already announced it over there, but I figured I would put out a video here that, thanks to my brother, who is more gifted in World Wide Web, etc., than I am, we now have a website that's affiliated with another website that we've been part of. That he has. He carved out a little niche of that space so that we have I have a site where I can put the stats up there. I can easily navigate between them now rather than having to I used to have to use a file explorer and sort of dig around on my networked PC upstairs that I don't really have a lot of access to. So now what I can do is I can just upload all of the files to a web server, and now not only can I look at them, but if you guys want to, you can as well. So, if you just give me a second here, I'm going to flip this around. And so this is the website. I'll put it in the comments later on here. This is the URL, tbl.richstadiumdreams.com. Rich Stadium was the former name of Ralph Wilson Stadium, which is it's now a New Era Field up in suburban Buffalo. So anyway, that's our blog. It's come and go, but tbl.richstadiumdreams.com/league, and that will get you there. You can add the league main.htm, but the /league will get you there. And so this is the stats site as of its current design. So you can just go there, and the nice thing is now that this is up, all the links are working. So I can come in here to leaders and hit leaders, and then you can go to batting leaders, and it gives you all of the batting leaders. So as you can see here, Adrian Gonzalez is still leading the Tenacious Baseball League in batting average at 380. Miguel Cabrera is second at 346. And Jason Hayward, 326. Slugging percentage. Chris Bryant has emerged as the leader at 671. Miguel Cabrera with on-base percentage at a 445 clip there. Home runs, Chris Bryant at 17. Arenado at 15. Ribbies, Adrian Gonzalez, and Charlie Blackmon are at 36 apiece. Pretty good for a leadoff hitter there for Blackmon. Probably just somewhat ineffective playing at Coors Field. But I mean, you can go here yourself and check these out. So I don't necessarily, I can talk through this just a little bit. Just from the standpoint, the Dodgers are still in the lead. The Cubs have overtaken the Cardinals for second place. That's somewhat surprising to me. I thought that the Cardinals would have ascended to rival the Dodgers, and they were there for a bit, but they've gone 3-7 in their last 10 and lost 6 in a row. So that's hurting their chances. They're kind of slipping into this muddied mess that's around fourth place, which what we saw in Major League Baseball in 2016 was the San Francisco Giants had that happen to them. So even the best teams can have the odds and whatnot go against them. That's one of the great things about Stratomatic, is that you have a lot of variability with the number of choices that the number of rolls that are on each card. I mean, I was just looking at because I'm going to set up. I have the White Sox and Cubs set up to go, but if you look here, Adam Eaton. I mean, so Adam Eaton is at 210. Dexter Fowler is at, let's see, where is he? He's at 342. Now, their cards aren't really all that different. Let me take a look here. Maybe they are different. I don't want to say that exclusively here. Adam Eaton, 287 average on his card. See, 287 average, 361 on base. Fowler, it's tough to see because of the backlighting of this screen, but 250, 346. So, in fact, Fowler, I mean, Eaton should be outperforming Fowler, and yet Eaton, again, just to show you, I can move back and forth between these pretty quickly here. You know, Adam Eaton is at 210. He's got a 282 on base percentage, so he's gotten his walks, but he's just not coming through on the hitting side of the card. And so my point is that you see these cases where you just have the swings that I think are indicative of what really happens in real life. I mean, you could have a short part of the season, and explains why a guy starts off in a slump for a couple months. I mean, this season is about 2 months long, and in 2 months you can have a guy who's a 287 hitter over the long season be in the two teens, and and this is over a stretch of 40 games, mind you. I mean, Eaton is up there, so we can. Whoops, I'm getting used to hitting. I'm scrolling the wrong thing. I mean, we can look at the team batting a bit. Just let me see. I got to center this a little bit more. Colorado still in the lead as far as team batting. The Twins, they're up there near the top because of that too. They're in 5th place, sniffing around the 4th place marker here. If you want to, you see up here, they're only 2 games back of the Rockies, and the Rockies have been playing well. I don't know, maybe the Rockies, I don't know if it's the Rockies pitching has been a little bit better than what they should be. I don't know. I haven't looked at how they're. At some point, I'd like to do a correlation between the two, but at the moment, between real life and our sim world here. But the Cardinals are still leading in pitching. I think their hitting has just cooled a bit. That's why they haven't been able to get back on the winning track. But they play 2 more games against Minnesota. Again, Minnesota's no slouch right now, so you have to be careful with them. And actually, So I'm probably gonna try to get 5 games in today, but I'm only gonna put 2 online. I think. Like I said, I've been really trying to. So anyway, before I jump over to that tangent, let's just say you could check out that website again, tbl.richstadiumdreams.com/league. Will get you, if you want to take a look at any of the information, if you want to have it up there while you're watching the game, you can see what guys are doing. It also, it helps me decide, can just help me decide on some lineup stuff. Granted, it's always a struggle to decide whether or not to use real life numbers, which are actually reflected in the cards, or to use the sim numbers, which are not reflected in how the cards behave. I think that if I were playing in a draft league where I was really trying to be, all out to win as my single team, I'd probably be more apt to go with the card, because I know for a fact that by that card, Adam Eaton should go 287. Even though he's been pretty bad here in this sim league that I've run, playing enough games, he should come around. And so in this lineup here today, I'm dropping him to 9. But, well, sorry for that, guys. I don't know what exactly showed up there. If it just went black, if it... I got a phone call from my wife. I don't think she realized I was making a video, or else she wouldn't have called. But then again, maybe she would have, because... So, but anyway. Now I completely lost my train of thought, but let's go back. I'm playing a couple games today online. I'm going to play the rest offline, and I've got someone screaming in my ear. Anyway, I mean, that's the life that we live as strat junkies, is that we try to get stuff in when we can, and we deal with all the noise and all of the stuff of life that tends to come up. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry this got a little disjointed, but things happen, and I might have to go in and edit that a little bit later. But yes, thanks for watching. Check out the stat site, as I said, and if you have any feedback on the design, I mean, it's really it's tough to do much with the design because it's all done in this ball stat package. Eventually, I'll probably try to move into something that's a little more customizable, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So I'm going to play a game here in just a few minutes. So see you then. Strat on, and we'll be back soon.